Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to do so. It really means the world to me. So today we have another exciting unboxing video. And as you can tell, the item that I'm going to unbox today has come from my Theresa. And spoiler alert, this is actually a handbag. A new handbag that I bought quite a long time ago, at least a month ago, but I haven't had a chance to actually unbox it on this channel, so I'm going to do it now. And another spoiler alert, I actually got this handbag on a very, very good sale. Now, when it comes to my Theresa, I really like to check out their sales section. I think there are a lot of nice, interesting, trendy items that are available on there, and they often run an additional promotion. And when I was getting this handbag, I actually got it at an additional 50% off the sale price. So from memory, and I'm going to put all of the numbers on the screen, but this handbag was originally $2,280. And then it went on sale for $1,560. And then there was this additional 50% off sale. So I got this handbag for less than $1,000 US. I believe it was $798. So I was super excited about it. And you might want to say that, if handbags go on sale, they are actually not worth purchasing. But I have a very special relationship with this brand right here. And you could probably guess that I'm talking about Maison Margiela. And this particular handbag from Maison Margiela has been on my radar for years. And I always noticed that this handbag, as well as other handbags from the brand, do go on sale. So I was just waiting to find the version that suited me the best. And I was also waiting to find a version that I could buy for, like a really good amount of money. I wanted to feel like I actually saved money by making this purchase, even though obviously it doesn't make sense. I didn't save anything, I actually spent the money. But the story being, I actually wanted to get a good deal on this handbag, and I finally did. So without further ado, let me go ahead and actually unbox this handbag first, and then I'm also going to tell you just a little bit about this particular handbag, the brand of Maison Margiela, and why I think that still today, or especially today, this handbag is actually a great purchase. And one more note before the unboxing: if you are into understated items, quiet luxury, or items that have not been overdone on social media, then this handbag is definitely for you. I also featured this design in one of my earlier videos where I talked about unique and understated handbags. I'm gonna link this video up here for you in case you want to check it out. But anyway, let's go ahead and actually unbox this. Oh, and by the way, my name is Lisa, and I'm your guide to savvy luxury shopping no matter where in the world you are. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about strategic luxury shopping with the emphasis on quality and timelessness of your items. All right, let's go ahead and look at the bag. Another spoiler alert, this box has actually been opened because I looked at the bag, but also it had to go through customs. So the customs also opened this box before me, which is always a little bit sad and a little bit disappointing, but what can we do? Anyway, we've got this yellow box from my Theresa. This is how all of the items come in, which I really appreciate. On the inside, we've got a little bit of tissue paper that has already been opened. And inside of the tissue paper, we have a bag in this white dust bag. So again, the white dust bag is actually emblematic of the design house of Maison Margiela. And I got myself from Maison Margiela this 5AC leather bag in this turquoise color, and this is a mini size. I actually couldn't remember which was the size that I actually ordered, and I had to look it up online. So this is the bag itself. Let me go ahead and actually remove some of these tags and remove some of this packaging and show you this bag. All right, so I have removed all of the packaging, and now we can see this bag in all of its glory. So this is a leather bag, mini size, even though it really doesn't look like a mini size to me. To me, this is like a full size or a small size bag that could fit anything that you need, like a phone, a wallet, headphones, sunglasses, and a couple of other essentials. This is basically a top handle bag, as you can see, but on the inside we also have a separate detachable leather strap. So it also means that this bag could be cross-bodied or worn on the shoulder, depending on what you prefer. And I actually really like the leather version of these straps because I saw that in a smaller size, the micro size, I think you don't really get a leather strap, but you are getting a metal chain strap, and I just don't like those as much. Anyway, there are a couple of different ways to wear this bag, right? So you can actually top handle this bag, and then you can also use this crossbody or a shoulder strap as well, the length of which can be adjusted. Then what we also have is the 4 white stitches that are basically a symbol of Maison Margiela as a brand. This is just kind of their nod to branding without using any obvious logos or brands or monogram or anything like this. And also in these 5AC bags, what we actually have is what is called, I guess, exposed lining. So this part on top right here is basically the lining of the bag. So you can wear this bag as it is right now with this lining exposed. And you see that when the lining is exposed, you actually have this kind of regular Maison Margiela tag, but executed in plastic, I believe, or maybe even leather, but I'm inclined to say plastic. So executed in plastic with the relevant number circled. So this is number 11 that we see circled on here. So all of the accessories, such as handbags, as well as jewelry, I'm wearing a Maison Margiela fashion jewelry piece right here, they all belong to this line 11. That's why we have this circle on line 11. And then, of course, if you would buy, for example, a pair of shoes, that would be line 22, and the circle would be around the number 22. If it is a wardrobe for women, it would be line 4, and so we would see the circle around number 4. Anyway, etc., etc. So normally this tag would actually be on the inside of your garments, especially, when it comes to clothing. All Maison Margiela clothing comes with this type of tag, and it is on the inside, and then on the outside you only see the 4 stitches, that were used to attach the tag. But if you choose to expose this lining right here, then the tag also becomes exposed. But, as you would probably guess, unless you actually know Maison Margiela as a brand, unless you follow luxury fashion a bit more closely, if somebody actually just looks at this bag, they're not going to think probably that this is some kind of designer bag. They're not going to recognize it from social media because this bag is not featured on social media that much, at least from my perspective. So I think this is a really nice, classy, understated bag that, looks very nice, looks like an interesting bag of high quality, but it doesn't scream designer, something that I learned to really appreciate these days. Anyway, back to my story, right? So this exposed lining could be worn exposed, or you could actually tuck it in, which I'm going to try to do now. All right, and this is how the bag would look if you actually hide the lining on the inside. I didn't do a very good job right now because there is still tissue paper on the inside of the bag and it kind of gets in the way, but I'm also going to try and do some B-roll with this bag as well for you to see some of the details. So when the lining is hidden, this obviously looks like a little bit more of a classic, bag. You don't see the lining, you don't see the tag, you just see the 4 stitches and that's it. So this is really a perfect quiet luxury handbag. And let me tell you, even though this bag comes in this turquoise color, the leather really feels very pleasant and really soft. So to me, this comes across as a very much high quality handbag. And by the way, I will link a couple of these bags in the description box down below, but you can get a number of different colors, and a lot of them are obviously neutral colors, anything from white and beige to navy and black and so on. By the way, as I mentioned before on this channel, I'm just really tired of styling black bags all the time these days. So I started buying a lot of colorful bags, or I started buying more colorful bags than I used to buy before. And I'm also just a big fan of light colored bags as well. And this pop of color right here, I think is going to work very well in the summer. All right, I zipped up the bag. To be honest, it was a little bit of a struggle, but I think I really need to arrange the lining on the inside much better. But I just wanted to zip up the bag for you right now to be able to see. The bag also comes with this key, which belongs to a lock, which is hidden right here. So again, to me, this is a nice small additional touch, and this will basically function, as a bag charm, which is really quite trendy right now. And the key itself can also function as a bag charm, at least for the moment. Another aspect that I really like about this handbag, and I noticed it a while back when I was checking out these bags online, is the fact that it actually has feet on the bottom. I mean, to me, this is really important, especially when it comes to light colored handbags, because I do not want to set it down maybe on the floor somewhere and then just basically find that my bag at the bottom is getting dirtier and dirtier. So I appreciate having these tiny little feet, especially having 5 of them, because, the fifth one kind of helps support the bottom part right here. Another reason that I like Maison Margiela and all of its creations, or all of the creations of this kind of avant-garde fashion house, is because I think they are just very interesting and very smart. So yes, they are understated, but they also come with a twist. So one of the twists is the exposed lining that I just showed you. So it kind of just speaks to this entire philosophy of the brand to explore what actually lies beneath the surface. So in a handbag, what we have beneath the surface is the lining. And it is very interesting for me to see an item or a handbag from the design house, which is kind of exposing something that lies beneath the surface. Secondly, even when it comes to the name of 5AC, 5 actually stands for the letter S, because in the French language, a handbag, a bag, is sac. But instead of obviously calling this the bag or a sac bag, the bag is actually called 5AC, but it really stands for a sac, which means, a bag in French. So I also like this little smart twist that the design house included even in the name of this handbag. And in addition to everything else I just said, when you look at this bag closely, when you read about it online, when you examine certain things, you would notice even more elements that really speak to the philosophy and the aesthetic of Maison Margiela as a design house. So, for example, the metal knobs, I guess, right here at the bottom of the handles, they are also covered in leather. So, kind of like a small touch, which once again speaks to the aesthetic of the design house. It might not be something that you would notice right away. Like, I didn't notice it right away when I unboxed this handbag, but you notice it later on, and it just kind of makes you think about how much thought and care was actually put into the design of this particular handbag. All right, so why do I think that this bag is such a great purchase? Obviously, they go on sale, and you can tell me that these bags are not going to preserve their value, which is, fine. I understand when people buy their handbags to preserve the value and to be able to sell them later on in the future. I buy my stuff and my handbags to use, and I actually want to have a collection that fits me, my style, and my personality as much as possible. So this bag was introduced in spring-summer 2016, and it was introduced by John Galliano. And as we know, John Galliano has exited and is no longer the creative director for Maison Margiela. And as we probably know, when a new creative director steps in, oftentimes they remove a lot of the designs, especially handbag designs, or quite frequently handbag designs that were done by other designers or their predecessors. So there is always a fear that with John Galliano exiting from Maison Margiela, this particular 5AC bag is going to be discontinued. So it has been on my kind of wish list for quite some time, and now that John Galliano is no longer with Maison Margiela, I decided that now is definitely the time to buy, because just a couple of seasons down the road, these bags might no longer be available, on the internet or in boutiques or anything like this. By the way, you could find a lot of these bags on the pre-loved market as well. And obviously, if you want to save a lot of money, you could really get a very good deal on these bags on the pre-loved market. Anyway, That's it. That's my unboxing for today. I'm also going to try to include some b-roll with this handbag just for you to be able to see all of the details and to see how it actually works with this exposed lining. But for now, when it comes to my first impressions, I am really happy about this handbag. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Maison Margiela and John Galliano's time with the design house as well. Like a ton of things that I have and I wear, including this right here and even the top that I'm wearing right now, they are from Maison Margiela. So I continue to buy pieces every now and then to just like further expand my collection from Maison Margiela. And I wanted to make sure that I could get this 5AC bag, you know, while they're still available. Obviously, the design house might keep them even after John Galliano is gone, but we just never know with the new creative director. By the way, something to keep in mind though is when you buy something from the previous creative director and you know that things might be changing, you know, you could be concerned with the notion that the item that you bought might become outdated quite quickly. So something to keep in mind if this is something that concerns you. I'm also happy about this color. I wanted another bag in a bright, kind of light but bright color for the summer because they're just so much more fun to style as opposed to just like a regular black handbag. And I have a ton of those as well. So for now, my first impression is definitely super positive. Plus, I'm just always so happy when I can also save some money on a handbag like this. But, you know, I will keep you updated as time goes by, and if there is enough interest, so let me know, I could actually do a review video after the summer as well to just let you know how I was getting on with this bag. But for now, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being here. And before you go, please check out another Savvy Luxury video right here. But for now, take care and bye-bye.